What is camera? Is up close? This gotta be a doll. Ladies, I'm here. April is available. Bookings. Thanks everyone who has patiently waited me for supporting. I definitely be easy. Excuse me. Because the nature delivery appointments have been rescheduled. Wig orders have been canceled. Wig orders have been either canceled or pushed back. What is this? What is a real dog person? I thought this was a doll baby. Oh, it's a real baby. Who is April? What is? Who is April? Lord, it's a real baby. Hey, Hakeem. I'm sitting here looking at. I thought this was a doll baby. It was a real baby. I was like, this is a doll baby. I can't sleep. God bless you. I got a lot. Me too, Hakeem. That's what I was saying. I was like, I got so much on my mind. And my camera is being so mean to me. Excuse me. I also think I'm coming down with a cold. I went and had to prop my ricketry up. I just couldn't sleep. I was like, let me just up and see you up with me. And see what's going on. Hey, Lady B, what's up, Mama? You couldn't sleep either? I couldn't sleep. I just couldn't sleep. And I also got a taste for Vienna sausages. That's me. I've been up. I got up and I got up and I started messing with my hair, start getting depressed, and I was like, okay, whenever you start messing your hair, Raven, you're depressed, so don't do nothing. So I took my hair. I'm trying to get to your level, let it be. You know, I'm still down here. I know you're up here. So I gelled my hair and I pushed it to the front. And it looks pretty with the gel on it because I like stuff that shine. But I was like, oh. Then I was about to weave it with the curly hair. You have to get a new camera and got a cold. I think I got a cold. I just took the flu vaccine, so that can be where it's come from. Oh, okay. Well, get well, Hakeem. It's not the camera. It's not the. It's not the camera, Hakeem. But I wouldn't mind a new camera. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a new car. It's so funny because once upon a time, I would love to have me a nice car and jump in the car and go for a ride. got a taste for I got a taste for sausages. This is what happened when you go live, Hakeem. It shows every flaw in your face. That's what a lot of times people record. They put makeup on and stuff because every flaw in your face will show. Every discoloration. And the thing about it with me is, I want some Jack Daniels with some Pepsi. Be honest, oh my God. Yes, honey. You think so? Well, you know what? Don't buy my Keem. I'll buy 'em. As long as you think Vienna sausage is nasty, I don't have to worry about them be selling out. I love me some Vienna sausages. And you can see some grits and some eggs. That stuff is good. I've been up, I couldn't sleep. I'm like, I was gonna watch a movie, but every time I get ready to watch a movie, I usually try to watch documentaries. Let me ask you something. Why do people do this all the time? What does this mean? I know you drunk. This guy gonna hit me up talking about some. Yo, I was like, yo, what you doing? Can I pull up? I said, you been drinking? He said, just a little bit. I never even met this dude. And he want to come to my house. What time is it? It's 5:23. I've never met him. He hits me up talking about something. Yo, I want to come to your house. He said, I'm trying to eat. He's trying to eat. Eat what? I'm trying to eat too. Exactly. It's late. It's more like morning. I'm trying to eat too. What, you want to take me to the pancake house? I want to eat too, please. Oof. You funny. Well, you better step up at that Mac machine before you come over here, honey. And you know the funny thing? They talk all this stuff, and then when they get in person, they don't say none of that stuff they said on the phone. They're the most nicest people you want to meet, but online, on the phone, they got all this energy. In person, they're like this. They have all that energy. They don't bring it. But you know it is what it is. I took my hair and I braided it. Oh, girl, I'm hungry. Online dating can bring the worst out of people. Oh my God, you speak so truth. You speak so much truth. I don't know, for some reason, I don't. It's funny because I was watching somebody on live and they were saying the same thing I was saying. They're going through this, like the world is real shifted. And if you're a spiritual person, you can feel the energy. Like I literally have to get away from me, which is crazy. I can't watch nothing negative. I have to watch everything positive. I met my wife online. Oh, God bless you, Gruesome. But see, it's easy for you. You're a guy. You could always meet somebody. Okay, but see, You a guy, you always can be have a better chance. With me, they want expectation. They come with their book and they start marking all stuff. And by the time they get to the third one, they already know Raven's got to go. I never make the list. Some people think 10 things. I only make the three. Once they get the third one, they say, no, you're not a keeper. So they'll get rid of me. And that's fine. I just go to the restaurant, give me something to eat. My new goal is to become fat and nasty. I'm going to be fat and nasty. I'm just going to start buying foods and just eat now. That's another thing I hate. I hate that I got high blood pressure. People keep asking me to date women. I'm not into that. I can't get into that box. That's the thing about dating women, Letty B. I be thinking about that too. When I think about it, you know me, I'm an overthinker. But if I date a female and a man walks in a room, because you know it's going to get tested. If you date a female and then a man walks in the room and then your heart is going, oh my God, it's a man, girl. I smell them balls in his pants. Or it's a man. And then she's on there with a cootie cat. You're like, oh. That's why I don't want to date a female, because I feel like when you've been abused mentally, it's like you looking for somebody who's been hurt like you, and then y'all got a connection. But two hurt people getting together, I don't know. I don't know. She knows what to do with that box. She may not like the box. She may not like the box. Some girls don't like the box. Some girls just like men. Period. They strictly, strictly dickly. So people like what they like. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I like the look of women. I think women are the most beautiful creatures on the earth. Well, people. You gotta be politically correct with words, because everybody's offended these days. I just I just want a beautiful woman. I just ate a grilled cheese sandwich. All right. Hey, salt and pepper. What you doing eating grilled cheese sandwich without the salad and the ranch dressing and the tuna fish? Hey, Kevin. I'm okay, sweetie. How are you? I'm hungry. I got on a scale. It said 200. It said, ooh, in the garlic butter. You know what, salt and pepper? You is too funny for me. Every time I see that name, I think about food. And I be greedy. I think it's weird when you're uncomfortable in your skin and you go to the restaurant. Once upon a time, how you feeling? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm okay, love. I'm just thinking, and then when I'm thinking, I want to get something to eat. I didn't eat the French fries. I didn't eat the nuggets. I didn't eat the chicken. I want something else to eat. I got some pasta, but you know what I want? I can make some macaroni salad. I want some spaghetti and meatballs, or spaghetti and Italian sausages with some tangy bread. That's where I'm heading to. Make a big meal with. Girl, you know you could come over here and eat. I'm always hungry. Good morning, Yasmin. Girl, you could always come eat over here, girl. I'm hungry. I love a food party, honey. We come over and make some food. Child, you know I'm greedy. I need to go on this diet because of this. I'm starting to get a gut. Yes, lady. I made some chicken and French fries. Excuse me. I made some chicken and French fries, but I want something different. I want a man to come to take me out to breakfast. They don't men don't want to take me to get something to eat. You know the new thing that I'm learning that men are doing now? They invite you out to dinner and they go Dutch. Who invites a girl out to dinner and then tell her she gotta pay for her own stuff? She gotta pay for both his and her. Like you invited me out and you tell me I gotta pay for the whole meal. Yes, made some Alfredo. Oh, okay. How do you cook your chicken? I just fry it. Why are my lips burning like that? Why are your lips burning like that? Girl, I wish. Lady Babe, that's lettuce. That's lettuce. I love lettuce. I love salad. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. I love salad. I started to go to the store before it closed, but I didn't. I'm sitting. This is what I do at nighttime. I drink water. I take the big thing of water, I put it in the freezer, and let it freeze and get them icicles in it, and I make water. Obviously, I'm poor. This is what poor people do. We take a container of cranberry juice, we fill up with water. While other people spending money on bottles, we can't do that. We don't have those luxuries, so we just make our own little water bottle, and it'd be nice and cool. Raven, I tested the theory. I wanted to get rid of trade. I told him I needed money for Ezra. Oh yes, lady. All you gotta do is ask that man for money. He ain't cotton, and he will leave you alone. Not all of them, but a lady never pays for dinner if he takes. That's true, Philip. That's what I thought, Philip. But the men of today, they're finding the girls out on dates and letting the girls pay for the meal, or they're going Dutch. Like, how do you invite me out to dinner and then tell me I got to pay for yours and mine, or I have to pay for mine? And if you was gonna do that, you should have said this on the phone before I come out there with you. I'm not paying for your meal, they don't know if you got a little extra money in your pocket. We call it council pop. Well, but in always keep cornering case. That's true. Phil. That's how I always do. I don't really have that problem, Philip, because nobody takes me out. Nobody takes me out. The only date I get is from the bill collector asking me to give them their money. You better have my money. You better not come outside. That's the only person I know stay in contact with me. Playing Rihanna. Bitch better have my money. I'm like, that's the only Christmas cards I get. I'm child. I don't know. It's you know what is weird? If you stay in your own world, and I mean for real, stay in your own world where nobody exists but you, and you tune the whole world out, do you know how powerful that is? That is so powerful. Like you be in your own world, you be shopping, getting your food, people be saying something to you, you be ignoring them, and no negative energy comes on you because you're in your own world. You get your food, you can look a hot mess, you don't have to dress up, you could just look bad because you don't care because it's your own world. When you're in your own world, nothing really matters but you. No judgment, nothing. That's where I'm at now. And that's like I got this blonde wig on. A blonde wig. I was about to weave my hair though, but I got this cranberry hair. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I meet some rich man that want to take me out to dinner. Exactly, Renee. I don't think it's insomnia, Renee. I just think I got a lot on my mind. You know when you have so much on your mind that you can't sleep. I got so much on my mind, and I think also when how when you pick up your phone, especially me, I get these negative things like right on my phone, like, and that little girl that just died. Oh my God, it's just too much for me. And the energy of her dying has been really, it's been bothering me. And it's weird because I don't even know the child, but this happened to me before and I don't like it. It's like I be mourning the death of people and I don't even know them. I don't like this. Oh, okay, that's better. Okay, I see you. I get it, girl. Yes, Raven. It's a heavy thing. Yeah, I think a lot. Yes, I know exactly. Yeah, Renee, I think too much. That's my problem. I overthink. And when you do that, your thoughts get in your way. You do. It's so funny because all I keep thinking about is food now. Like I'm so hungry. I am so hungry. I'm for real hungry. It's February. It's like you see both sides of it. That's true, lady. It's so true. I saw the T.S. Madison. I think it's called Experience. I was watching that. She was on TMC. God bless her. But see, the thing about it is, Madison already been a celebrity. The world is just finding out that she's a celebrity. She's already been one, but to the world, I guess she's being reintroduced to different avenues. A lot of girls already been celebrities. So I saw on TMZ too. She's been doing her pop up and she's smart, honey. That's called marketing. Remember we talked about that lady about marketing stuff. You have to put. You got to go out there. You got to post it. You got to do the work. You and I had the conversation about this. It's called marketing. When you post videos, you got to send it out yourself. You got to go places. You got to talk to people. You got to come out of your comfort zone and go out there. Yeah, you got to. Because if you don't do it, ain't nobody gonna know what's happening. You got to be the kind of person. You ever listen to the radio and you like, oh my God, they playing this song again. Like, oh my God. And then after a while, you learn the whole song because they done played it so much. That's how you got to be. You got to just keep pushing yourself. You got to be the creator, the sales, the marketing. You got to do everything. When I do them videos on YouTube, I share them things all over YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Facebook. I be everywhere. And you got to do everything. Because the thing about it is, it's what you believe in. You have to push it. You know, you just can't post it and pray that somebody's going to click on your video and stuff. You got to be out there doing the work yourself. Just like when I was doing the music and stuff, when I did the music, when I do my music, I learned this from Tyler Perry. When you do music, Tyler Perry, because I'm always learning from other people. Even you, Letty Babe, I've seen a lot of stuff you do that I really like, but I haven't got to that level either. You're up here, I'm still here. But the one thing I like about Tyler Perry, because I try to learn from the best, and I watch the way how they move when they do interviews, how they talk to people, how they sit back and listen to people, whether they're aggressive or they're not aggressive or they're more forceful. So I watch how people move. And I watch some people who got the aggressive energy that become so strong that's almost like they're tormenting the interviewer. Then I got the ones who's more can get the same results, but they do it in a welcoming manner, that they feel comfortable that they share their story with you because they forget they're being interviewed. When I watch the Tyler Perry, when you ever watch the Tyler Perry movie, he puts his name up there, written, directed, wrote. He put his whole thing that he did on Tyler Perry, but he puts everything up that he did it. That's what I do when I do my stuff. I put everything up there to show I did it because I don't want nobody to think that I stole their stuff or this and that. I didn't steal nobody's storyline when I was doing the stories and I did the video. Unfortunately, I was the person who in the video. I was the person acting in the video. I was the person doing the music, the lighting, the camera, everything. So I wanted everybody to know I did the fashion, the lighting. And the thing about a video when you do, especially a music video, you have to make sure the lighting, because if people don't see good lighting, they're not going to stick around. It's like, I can't even see or I can't hear you. Because for some reason, I don't know why, people always look for the mistake and never looking for the message. Even they busy looking for everything you're doing wrong. And then they miss the whole message because they were too busy watching everything else or looking for something. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. And we also live in a world of comparing. I'm going to compare to you to this person. I'm going to compare you. Or do you know who you look like? So while they so busy looking or trying to figure out, they miss everything else of what you did. And you would say, do you hear what I just asked you? Yeah. Then they freeze because they be like, they got to hurry and try to figure out what you was saying so they don't look like a fool. But you could kind of tell when people drift off and stuff. But it's like, and it's funny because it's a lot. But if you're a creator, if you're a person trying to start a brand, you definitely going to get challenged. And the people are going to be saying things. You have to become you have to become your own fan. And you also have to learn to let people say what they want to say and walk away from it. Every reaction don't need a reaction. And I had to learn that too. That's why you have a block button. You block them. Because even though they're not coming with you with a positive energy, your results are still gonna be the same way. If they don't like you, nothing you're gonna do, they ain't gonna like you. They could not like you for some stupid reason. Like, I don't like the way you wear your hair. I don't like the color. I don't like the color black and it's on your shirts. I can't stand you. So the thing about it is, you're creating something whole totally on a whole nother level, but they're so busy looking for anything to shoot you down. And unfortunately, you feel as though you need to defend yourself. No, you just need to block them. The end. Because that energy could transfer energy. Like if I shoot you down, now I got you thinking of the things bad that you wasn't thinking before. You was all pumped up, you was happy, you had all this positive energy, and it just came at you and took you like, and it happens a lot. That's why you sometimes you gotta block people you really care for. But at the end of the day, like Maya Angelou said, when a person show you who they are, believe them. Like Ricky, like I said Ricky, like Remy Ma said, she said you only got to fool me once, one time, and I'm done. But it's weird because you create so much content, you do so much work, and people just press play and then they judge. But that's the world we live in. So better to have love and loss than still be with that psycho. You are too funny, Kate. But I'm not talking about a relationship. We talking about online, Kate. We talking about online people. We're not talking about relationship. Relationship at a whole nother level. That's. But you know what the thing about it? If you're a creator, you need to be around people who create that could give you that positive energy to push you. You have to surround yourself around people who's trying to grow. Because you surround yourself around people who ain't trying to go nowhere. They shoot down everything you're doing. I don't even know why you even doing this stuff. Don't nobody want to see this. That's why you have to stay around people who's trying to grow their brand, who's trying to do things in life. Because some people really don't want to do nothing but just eat and sleep and play video games. And that's it. So you have to be very careful. This is so stupid. So he says to me, I said to him, "You been drinking?" He said, "Just a little bit." He said, "I'm trying to eat." I said, "Laugh out loud." He says, "Who did? Who did? Who did what?" Nobody said nothing. This I know he high. So you gonna meet me for the first time and you high. Most men do though. They be high as a kite. Hey King, I like how she went from go to manager to memoir in one sentence. You know it. But you know what, King? I got a big head, so I'm always thinking. I be listening. I listen to everything people say, and I take what I could use and what I can't use. I just believe everybody comes with the message. It's just what part you want to pull from and what part you don't want to pull from. But the one thing I do know, when it do pop up, you know how to deal with it. Uh, this blonde hair looks horrible in this light, but it looks pretty. It looks pretty in person, I guess. Excuse me. I saw this guy online. He was high. He was working in the store and he was high. What kind of drug is this when people be like this in the store? What type of drug is that? Because I be trying to figure out what kind of. I be seeing videos of people going, they be leaning. Oh, that's heroin. Oh, that's heroin. So now, what do heroin looks like? It's called lean. But they definitely be lean. It's not funny. It's not funny. Lady's baby said it's lean. It's not funny because they definitely be leaning. Lean back, lean back. Let me stop. They call it boy in the street. It's not funny because it's sad though. And the thing about it is that they're broken. These people, these are real people, and they're hurt. And the reason why they get high like that, because they want to get away from their, they want to get away from themselves. And trust me, I understand it. That's what they call it in my hood. But let it, they do be leaning. Loud, lean, good, good, or some dealers, let's say, take a trip. Loud, lean, good, good. This is the thing about drugs, just my opinion. If I was doing, if I was on heroin and I was in the store like this, now just imagine this. You know, I overthink, which you know I overthink. If you messing with a dude and you on drugs like that, he can have unsafe sex with you and you wouldn't even know it. He'd be busting all up inside of you and you wouldn't even know it. Cause you so high. He'd be having sex with you, releasing and giving you HIV, full blown AIDS, and you wouldn't even know it. All you do would be waking up. It depends on how much you open. And just going, ooh. I never forget this guy told me a story. This what's this thing called? This correction officer for the prison. These guys be on extra. So this correction officer from the prison, right? He had he was in prison. So it was this guy there, he was flaming. He was gay. He was real gay. And he went to prison and he was acting all certain type of way. Now the thing about it is you're in prison. You're not in a club. You're not, you know, but he was real flaming. So he used to walk, you know, be around the guys and stuff, like acting all extra and stuff. And he's like, you know, he's ready for a man to take him, you know, have his way with his body. So he's all flaming and stuff. He's walking around the boys, you know, doing the extra and remind you, you're in prison. These men are there. Some not supposed to be, some should be, and you walking around there giving all this extra energy, trying to be all womanly. So guess what they did to him? They took him, put him in a room, and they raped him. And when I tell you raped him, he had nothing but blood running all down his leg. Blood. And you know, while he's thinking he's gonna get some lotion and some lube, they use spit, and some of them things was this big. So they let the guys that wasn't that much girth go on him first to open them up for the bigger ones. They took him, put their hand over his mouth, and they said they heard him screaming, and they pulled him back. And when he was screaming, all his blood just running down his leg. When I tell you ripped him open, now remind you, they wasn't using protection. So they ripped him all open and everything, and just they had to take him to the hospital. They left him on the floor. He was just bleeding. They took him to the hospital, and they had to sew him up. Cookie Tookie is in jail again for beating up an elderly woman with an umbrella. Wow. The, the drug is fighting. Cookie Tookie's not fighting him. The drug is fighting. I told y'all, anyway, I ain't gonna speak it into existence. What does she have with the elderly one? Child. She's on drugs. When a person's on drugs, you'll never meet the person. All you meet is a drug. She said people was playing with her feet while she slept on the street. Excuse me. That's the drug, honey. A drug is a powerful thing, honey. She said that in her live video a lot. She's on drugs, girl. She's on drugs. The sad part is, I understand it. I understand it. I be wanting to get on drugs sometime too. But I know me, I keep thinking, I wonder who's her fans donating to now. Girl, they support that girl, child. I told you what they're doing. They're paying for the final event. They're paying for the final event. That's all they're paying for. And when it finally happens, watch what watch how they watch how they change when it finally happens. Watch what happens then, and watch how long they talk about her, because they're gonna have to get money up to bury her. God forbid, knock on wood. Exactly, and it's sad though. You shouldn't have to die, but I can't make her story about me because we all have our own trials and tribulations and stuff. Some of us can't handle certain things, but this one girl told me, she said that she was never trans. She was a cute little boy, and she went to a ball, and they put her up as a girl, and after that, she felt lovely. Everybody was giving her life, and then once she got to this side, she realized she couldn't find a job and stuff like that, and she started escorting, and then after that, she just started getting because she was never trans. She was just a gay boy that everybody lived for her as a girl. So she transitioned to make money look like a woman, and she was never that way. And now she's stuck in that body, and she's killing herself. That's what somebody told me how it started. That's one of the old girls told me that. So it could be true, it could not be true. Who knows? Everybody has a story. I'll be back. Vienna sausages. Big girls coming through. But actually, hashtag her final viewing. They be waiting on. And that's sad though. But you can't make people. Uh, Dealing with people on drugs is hard because you know it's like a damn if you do, damn if you don't. So, and where's that eating video? I want the eating video. Now, when you're doing the eating video, do you get money for that? Do what's what is that, Eddie B? Miss Bang. What is that? I don't know what that means. Excuse me. Let me watch me. Oh God. I never forget. When I first got my apartment, I had to go wash my hands. When I first got my apartment, I bought me a bottle of wine. Oh, that's the good old days. I wish sometimes I could erase all the stuff I've learned about this world. Mm-mm-mm. This is my emergency food. This is called emergency food. You should always have emergency food. That means French fries, nuggets, ravioli, macaroni salad, chicken and rice. It's emergency food. That means just go in the kitchen, cut the stove on, warm it up, and eat. And eat. Yeah, they make bank people love to. They promise. Yeah. I got a question for you. Have you ever have you ever thought about somebody and they called you on the phone? It's like, oh my God, I was just thinking about you. And they called you on the phone. Have anybody ever went through that? Everybody go in the kitchen get something to eat. I love to eat. That's one thing about being single. You can eat anything you want. Anything. Mm-hmm. I like those too. But you know, so Raven not picky. I'm not a picky eater. Not at all. You know what I noticed? A lot of people don't like beer. Today is Sunday. They're having prayer. I'm always hungry. Good morning, Smith. Mm-mm-mm. I got some hot dogs in here. I don't want to eat hot dogs. Hot dogs be killing my stomach. I'm just saying, like who was up, couldn't sleep, a lot in your mind, bills, gotta pay rent, can't find a man. I want a boyfriend so he could take me to the restaurant and get me something to eat. Me, my friend just left. All right, honey. Rolling up my blunt. Oh, okay. Oh, you got a man, honey. Look at you. Child sardines, a few and sausages in the shop. That's true. I eat those too, so I haven't been buying sardines. Probably because I haven't been seeing them. But I don't know. I wish I had a man. I'm so fickle. Or a homeboy. Mm. No man, just a homeboy. Boys? Well, my goodness, Missy. You said boys? Mm. I ain't mad at you. I wish this guy asked me, did I want to be in a relationship with him and his boyfriend? I guess a threesome. He was like, you want to be, I see you got some men's. This guy asked me, I want to be in a relationship with him and his boyfriend. I was like, no. I thought about it though. I used to always want that. I was like, I want to have two boyfriends. And I was like, I don't know. I'm just too scared. And one, I'm going to get a disease and clear us both out. Want to get a disease and clear us both out. Mm-mm-mm. I got a taste for some pizza. I can even have pizza. Hey, Juan, tell us the prison story. It was that's what happened. He got ripped up. They had to take him to the hospital to get him sewed up. I feel like they be trying to see what you're going to say or do. If you say yes, then they say you a hoe. You know the thing about it, Smith, at this point in my life, I don't even care. Like I've been called every name in the book. And some of them were true. But it is what it is. My new invention is a T-shirt. Then when it walks past people, it says, "Excuse me, do you got $10? Excuse me, you got $10? Excuse me, you got $10?" That's a shirt that I'm trying to invent. So every time you walk past somebody, it'll ask for money from people. "Excuse me, you got $10? Excuse me, you got $10? Who's keep asking? No, I don't have $10." And you'd be like, "Oh, it's my shirt. A shirt that asks for money." Now, isn't that a good idea? I think it feels so good when you wake up and there's a man laying next to you in the bed. I'm so phony. One minute I don't want a man, the next minute I do. That's how that's how it is when you're a Gemini. You so much like this. You like AC Deuce. One minute you want a man, next minute you don't. Next minute you want a girlfriend, next minute you don't. That's the Gemini syndrome. We so wishy washy. I heard in prison straight men be falling in love with each other. Child, they be dicking each other backs down. I told you they raped him. They raped them. It means they was erect. That's why they don't mind going back. Because they know where they can get that booty at. Get the head job and the booty. Because simple fact of the matter is that in society, they got to be judged. But in prison, they don't have to be judged. They can finally live their life. They finally could be free. You know, not all of them, of course, but a lot of them be down with it. They get a pass because it's called prison sex. That's not gay. Prison sex is not gay. It's when you're outside and have sex. That's gay. But prison sex is not gay. So if you're a trans woman and you go into a male prison, baby, I told y'all about this yesterday. Baby, you're gonna be treated like you're gonna swear that you are a princess. The men are gonna be taking you out. Hey, XB, what's up, mom? I don't I don't even know. All he told me was that he just told me that he got raped. They had to get he had to sew back up. He didn't tell me nothing about the diseases. But he's a correction officer in prison. He said he kept asking for it. And that's what he told me. He's like, yo, you want me to tell you? Oh God, I can't. If I tell, oh God, I can't tell you that. I was about to tell y'all something about police officers and bounty hunters and correctors officers, but I can't tell you that because they're probably on this line. I can tell you about construction men, police officers, bounty hunters, and police officer, bounty correction officer, construction, police officers, bounty hunters. Talking out shows date in the lunchroom, taking you out on chilly dates in the lunchroom. All right, chill date. Girl, I'm so blind. I'm so blind. I'm just sitting here. Just to let y'all know that something must be on my mind. I'm just sitting here like I feel like feel like I'm in a waiting room. If you have a blonde wig on, you have to sit in the area where no one can see you. You're creating a distraction for the people. So I'm sitting in the waiting room. Anyway. One thing I like about this camera, it makes me look smaller. Because mothers live. I got a taste for margarita. Excuse me, let me get my. This is called emergency food. This is nuggets and french fry. All right. That tastes good. Malibu. Did you have pineapple? You know what also tastes good? Ciroc. I think I had the blueberry one. Mmm. Oh, you have one? Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. I'm back right there. I had a call with a client who suddenly went broke. All right, mom. Y'all better tell me where these dates lined up. I need to make me some money. I need to become an escort. Amen. I know the feeling. Can you imagine being an escort and you got OCD? What is that thing they call? What is that thing they call when you think you're gonna get disease? You keep going to the doctor saying you're sick. I forget what they call it. That's what the doctor told me about me. They told me to go jogging. And I come to the doctor's office, they would close the door. We're closed. You lying. I can't with you, buddy. I can't with you, Letty. Hypochondriac. Yes, that's me. That's me. So, and somebody say, girl, my chest is hurting. I'm like, oh my God, me too. My feet swelling, baby. I said, oh my God, my legs too. I must be sick. I told you I went to emergency because my feet was swelled up. I said, "Oh my God, I must be dying." So I went to emergency, and I was sitting there, and when I tell you, I thought I was dying. So the doctor came into the office. I'm in emergency, and my feet swelled up. So the doctor takes me to emergency. He takes the curtains. He said, "What's the matter, miss?" I said, "My legs." I said, "I think it might be cancer." He's like, "Let me take a look at it." Told me to take my shoes off. He looks at my feet. He says, "They look pretty good." I said, "Well, I took a bath." So when I took a bath, it went down. I said, "But I'm really sick." So he's like, "What type of work do you do?" I said, "I'm a bartender." He said, "Well, if you're on your feet all day, your feet is going to swell." He said, "That's $1,000." He said, "That's $1,000." He said, "I bet you'll stay home the next time your feet hurt." I was like, $1,000? You ain't doing nothing but look. Cause I'll teach your son a lesson. Bet you won't come here again. And he was right. I'm gonna get let's keep ourselves from the door. Yeah. But you know what I found out? When you're depressed, you be thinking you sick all the time. That's my water. Out. Child, what kind of hair is that? This escort hair, so they don't really so they don't care about the hair, the bear escort. You know what they care about. All that glamour stuff. They don't care about that. They care about that performance. And the most masculine you act, the more he will be calling you back. If you get him in that bed and you make him feel like a full blown female that could push out a baby in 9 months, honey, he's gonna blow your phone up. He's like, "Oh yeah, oof, you're great." But if you come there all glamored up, honey, as if you about to find a husband, child, he ain't want all that. He coming for you. He wants you to work on his body. He don't care about that hair. He don't care about that body. All he wants is that revenge stick. If you can get that revenge stick working, honey, and you take him and make him feel like a full blown female, you got money coming in. Unfortunately, your revenge stick is your money. Because once you cut that off, you can forget it. You got to struggle with everybody else. But if you keep that revenge stick, honey, you always going to be paid. And sometimes when he wants to be penetrated, his thing is already like this. Take your time. Why do I need to take my time, sir? It seemed to be pretty open. Yeah, exactly, Smith. Baby, all of this is for me. That's not for him. He wants that performance. He also don't want that. He also don't want this hair all in the way. Be like, take that wig off. Take it and put it up. He don't want all that. Be like, take all that wig off, honey. You're interfering with my motion. Um, I be watching girls taking what's some things called Viagra. You taking Viagra and hormones, and it's so weird because some of the girls' energy is so masculine from taking Viagra that they don't even know it. Mm-hmm. I had folks tell me I didn't care about their hair, and I was like, wow, well, so yeah, they don't. Smith, this is for us. This is for us. This is for us. You don't care about that. You're like, it's cute, no, take it off. It's time to go to work. He's like, sweetie, you didn't come here. You didn't come here to get no marriage proposal. You came here to provide a service. Now, I understand you want to decorate the Christmas tree, but I could care about that. I want to know, do the lights work? You get him in that bed, and you rip him apart, and you leave him on the floor. He going, because he got the shake. You know, he got the shaking child. He calling you back. He call me. He call you at least 3 times a week. But you come to be an all girl. Oh, oh. He's like, oh my God. And he's looking at you like, oh God, you will never hear from me again. You're too girly for me. And she'd be like, but I'm a girl. He's like, yeah. I got something I gotta do. You can go. You give her full blown money. You give her full amount. And he'll say, in his mind, you will never see me again. You were horrible. Mm-mm, they don't. I put some lipstick on, and and that's it. And I test them out. And every time I've done it, they be like, "Wow, you're real pretty." And I'm like, "So why am I putting all this stuff on now?" And the bad part about it, good morning, Crystal. The bad part about it is they really don't see you as no woman. First of all, they see you as a dude trying to be a woman. But they don't want to tell you that because you may get offended, won't take their calls. They're ladybugs, honey. Alright, why I need coins if you're gonna make me feel like I most of my yeah. They don't care about that stuff. Whenever when I was taking the revenge stick and I was turning men out, baby, let me tell you something. I wouldn't even be here with y'all if I was doing that. I wouldn't be here with y'all. But I just you get tired of it. You get emotionally tired of it. And I think with me is the fact that I'm not on drugs. I watch a lot of girls do everything to their body to keep that peace working. And it's sad because you didn't sign up for that. And the reason why I don't do it because I believe in fighting back, but it become mentally exhausting. One told me I'm trying to turn him gay. Of course. And he's not saying that. He's not saying that because of what you're doing. He's saying that because that's how he think himself is now. Because he's already feel like he is gay, but he's saying it to you because he feels safe saying it to you. Like you trying to turn me gay because that's how you feel. He don't see you as a woman. He see you as a man. Ciao. Wait till they start calling you daddy and poppy. Daddy. Come on, daddy. Did y'all come together? I did not sign up for this. This was not supposed to be my storyline. But whether I like it or not, I heard it all, boo. A date recently told me he was a gay guy. Girl, it's a mess. Exactly. Because that's what, you know what it is? And you know what I blame it on? I blame it on them leaders. They got these men so confused. Even we're confused. We're confused. And we sit there and they're confused. So you could just imagine a straight man. He has no idea. No idea what's going on. And we don't either. It's just safe to stay away from everybody. Just stay away from everybody and just create your own world and stay to yourself because it's not worth it. The hell are you talking about? These guys be on some stuff like, what are you talking about? But yeah, please. I have no time for these people. I really don't. It's so sad that I used to think of men a certain way. I'm so discouraged that I don't even get mad anymore. I've been so disappointed that I don't even get mad anymore. I don't even have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. But I be horny though. I ain't mad at you. Hey, knock it out. I'm not mad at you. I'm not. So gay guys crossing lines who they messing with the girls but still shaking. Girl, that's why I told you before that a lot of these men mess with us is gay. And they also think we got money. So they mess with us for that financial gain. Not all of them, but a lot of them are gay. They just want to see what it's like to be with one of us. Not all of them, though. A lot of them are straight, though, but a lot of them be gay, too. I don't know if I should call it gay, but I think it's just they pansexual. Like they mess with anything because they're attracted to them. They more like that. If I'm attracted to them, I'm going to mess with you. It's not that they like dudes, they're just like anybody attracted to. They have sex with them. But, I know some men I would love for them to, child. I just use them curse, they use me and don't get mad no more. Just play the exactly, Smith. You over it. You sound exactly like me. You're over it. You're over it. It's too much disappointment. It's the point where you just like, you know what, why bother? It's too much disappointment. And then when the one who do want to be with you, he's like the worst. He's like straight from hell. The women don't want him, and they know damn we don't want him either, because he's evil. And then when you're around men who are evil, you have to be careful how you move, because he gonna put you in jail. Because for some reason they think it's okay to abuse us, and then they get offended if we don't want to be abused, and they'll fight you too and beat you up. Well, I try to. I'm the bitch. I barely make it ends meet, and I think I get coins just for... Exactly, Smith. I'm the same way. I think all of us end up being in the boat bottom. It's sad though. Excuse me. Praying for blessings and the bills keep coming. Praying for somebody to help you and the bills keep coming. Praying and praying and nothing is coming but bills. Just be wanting something to help out. Especially when I'm on Happy Sunday, especially when I'm on Instagram and I be watching the rappers walk around with them stacks of money like that. I be like, yo, give me a couple dollars. Give me at least $1,000. You ain't gonna miss it. But I be wondering sometimes, is that fake money or is it real money? Because they take the cars they be showing you, they be renting. You could rent you could rent Porsches and Lamborghinis and stuff like that. So we're thinking they buying them and they all rental cars and no checks. Exactly. There's a rose for a reason. Here's a rose for... Thank you. It looked like a lollipop. Y'all ever seen them little candy ring that you used to put in the machine? Go ahead and make me feel old. But you've never heard that? Like you put in the machine, it's like a ring candy and you suck it. It's like on a ring though. Anyway, y'all like, we don't remember that ring and we never saw it. Like, anyway. I'm so greedy. All of Bitcoin, I've been hit. Yeah, that's a flower. But why his head bent over, Letty Babe? The dates aren't coming in. That's why his head bent over. He said, I ain't making no money. But all money ain't good money. Some of these men, child, I just blocked this other guy. He's like, I want to come see you. Hey, 3000, what's up, boo? I'm not the girls up early. Yeah, we got up like around 5 o'clock. Up at 5 o'clock. Yeah, ring pops. Thank you, Smith. Because y'all are legendary for making me feel like I'm the only one. They're like, Raymond is BC. I'm before Christ. I've been born. But I'm drinking this water. Just gonna knock me out. Good morning, 3000. Yeah, you know me. I've been up since I had a lot on my mind. You know what it is, 3000? It's the little girl, and I had to separate myself from it. The energy was coming in too strong, and I couldn't deal with it. Transfer energy is real, and I had to literally step away. I got to step away from everything for a little while. That's what I'm trying to do, to say nothing too deep, because I have to step away. I have to step away from me. Isn't that weird? I have to leave me and go somewhere else. I have to distract myself from me, if that makes sense. You know my fat ass know all the snacks. I'm with you, Smith. I'm with you with the snacks, girl. I love me some snacks. I love me some snacks. Oh well. I done ate again. Ate my French fries and As you see, I'm still not finished because sometimes I think the grease be making you full before the food make you. Oh, ouch. I got this pain in my back. Here I go, my hypochondriac. Oh, I gotta go to the hospital. I got a pain. Sometimes you have to step back and you that's so true, 3000. That's what I'm trying to do now. I really gotta do it now. I wish I could stop pushing the good ones away from me. I know the feeling. I tried to kill myself plenty of times. Oh my God. Until I just realized I'm meant to be. Yeah, don't leave us, Smith. We need you here to help pay bills. And one thing about Raven, she gonna have some fries. Yes, honey, I'm greedy. But I'm trying to drink water. The world made me have nervous breakdown. Oh yes, Miss Smith. You ain't never lied. You know when you made it to womanhood when you become a black angry bitch. You've arrived. You finally arrived. If you still walking around with the hearts over your head, but you become a black angry bitch, then you made it to womanhood. Oof. I got this dress on. I don't even wear dresses. Isn't that funny? I got a dress on and I wear it to bed. Dresses are so embarrassing to me. I was on live and I was watching people get married. I was watching people get married. And now that I'm Debbie the Downer, I'm Debbie the Downer. So now you thinking, how long is it gonna last? Who's cheating on who? That's something I gotta get out my head. Have you ever tried Viagra? No, no XB, no Viagra. Child, don't nobody want to be around me. I'm negative Nancy. Now I just live in my black angry woman. Exactly. Exactly, Smith. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, Miss Smith, it's gonna keep you here a long time. Because people gonna be careful how they approach you. I have a beautiful gown. All right, Letty. I can't wait to come to your wedding, Letty. I can sit in the back. Give me in the grandma section, the AERP. Mm-mm-mm. Letty big gowns for everything. All right. Y'all have y'all little gowns. I sleep in this long dress. It's a purple dress. I bought it years ago. I take it, I put it on, and the whole world feels free, if you know what I mean. The whole world feels free. Baby, the comfort. free. I'm free. Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream. Raven, keep your talking about a wedding. You know what? Because you know what, Letty? I'm always thought I was going to be married. Guys don't want to marry, just want, they only want me for the honeymoon. So it's like, okay. Or being the maid. But other than that, I think when you're a strong, opinionated person, men are men are intimidated by a strong woman because he feels as though she's trying to be the man and he trying to be the man. He needs a girl he can slap and she run in the room and start crying. He's scared if he slap you, he may end up in the hospital. So you're a threat. You will get me. Girl, ain't nobody gonna marry me. Because first of all, I'm too jaded. Second of all, I check penises now. Before I wasn't a size queen, but if you got a little bitty ladybug penis, if you have a penis that belongs in a pamper instead of on a human, I don't want to date you. Small penis belong in pampers, not on grown men. I'm sorry. I don't want no great big one that I feel like my whole insides and some of my glue is coming out because he done pulled me and ripped everything in the inside out. My rib cage and everything is no. Just something normalcy. If that's possible. Even if guys be offering it, I don't be want to be bothered. No. I don't be want to be bothered. And it's funny because maybe trying to have sex with me, I won't do it. Like I don't want to be bothered. I just blocked this fine ass white guy. He came over to my house, child. He was like, "We're having sex." I said, "No, we're not." He said, "Well, we got this big argument." I told you about that lady. He was like, "I'm coming to your house at 7:30." I said, "No, I have the cops waiting for you." I said, "I will call the cops on you because when I have to do what I got to do, I don't hear nothing about no. You was killed for this reason." Well, I shouldn't say that so loud. But if you come over here acting a fool, honey, I'm gonna. He was fine though. He was from Germany. Fine white boy, Germany. He was like, "I want to be." I said, we had a conversation on the phone. I told you wasn't having sex with me. I said, you get to my house and then you trying to have sex with me. I said, why did you lie? Because if I told you the truth, you wouldn't have let me meet you. And that made me think about when the girls get murdered. So you was going to decide to have sex with me, even though I said I was going to have sex with you. Then you was going to try to take it. Now you in my house and you trying to have sex with me without my permission. I think that's hilarious for me. For the good girl, that's probably made her scared. Oh my God. Oh my God. For me, honey, you better be ready. Yes, he was crazy and proud. Oh yeah. German, maybe kinky. Girl, he was pretty though. He was cute though. I mean, he was conceited as hell, but he was fine though. Yeah, he was thick too. I said, oh, you's a big bitch. I don't know if I can't fight you with my hands. I'm gonna have to fight you dirty because you's a big boy. You know, you can't fight the big ones with your hands. You got to fight dirty. But he told me he was having sex with me at 7:30. I told you about that lady. He said, I'm having sex with you today at 7:30. I said, who was you talking to? Child, you know how you sound. You ain't having sex with me. I pick you, you don't pick me. That's what men get it misconstrued. Now the other girls clearly did let him get away with that. But it don't work with me. And then they be ready to fight me because I think I'm all that. Because you want to disrespect me and other girls let you disrespect them. And then you get one like me who won't allow it. And then you feel like you gotta beat me up because I won't let you do what you want. Child, I get so tired of I get so tired of correcting girls' mistakes. They be feeding these men and pumping them all up and stuff. And then when they come to me, I'm a whole different other way. And they know I'm a big bitch. I done threw a lot of men up against the wall, honey. Trust me. Mm-mm. Is that bang game? 7:30 T's. It's seven. It's it's six. It's 6:57 here, girl. Well, I keep guns around me. Yeah, but you know what? Can I tell y'all something? Low key, I kind of want to do it with him so bad. I wanted to. I wanted him to grab me, throw me against the wall, scream my name, and tell me, "I love you." That's what I wanted. But my mouth kept saying, "Absolutely not." I thought about it. I was like, and it's funny because once upon a time I'd be like, "Come on." Now I'm like, I'm good. Even though I could really want him to do it, and he was trying. I thought you gotta go. I don't think I really want him to do it. I think I wanted him to. I think I wanted him to get me out of my depression. But I don't want to be the kind of person to have sex with people because I'm depressed. If that makes sense. I done turned down so much dick and finance me because they were exactly 3,000. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And they're very unapologetic too. Like they for real don't care. I mean, for real, for real. I was like, you really don't care nothing about me. Absolutely not. So why are you here? I done turned out. I just look at men in the streets and see them eyeing other trade kicks and feet. I'm not surprised. They stare at me around my way like this. And I just look out and see them. Then they notice me looking and try to straight. Exactly, Smith. Men don't like to be spooked. I don't know. Excuse me. How far am I now? My word is almost gone. Somebody commented on my video. Let me see what they said. Hope it ain't a video about me. Oh, it is a video about me. This is too funny. I put a video on Can y'all see this? I don't think I can look at it. Somebody commented on my video. I was asking them how they feel about this hair because I curled it up. And anyway. I curled it up. Yeah, it's water in there now. On the spook stuff. Exactly, Smith. They noticed me. Look. Oh yeah. Yeah. I have the same energy fucked up with no lube. Exactly, Smith. Girl, I'm sitting up here with I'm sitting up so my whole house, y'all done seen my whole house. If you watch my music videos, you done seen every part of this house. Cause you know the killers done seen it. Anyway, I be adjusting this wig. If you thought it was my real hair, the way I be the mess with it, like that's a wig. I'm so ready to weave my hair. I just want a man to give me some money. I want to get braids though. I saw these things called crochet braids or something. I was like, maybe I should try something different because I like the natural look. I think that's why I'm having such a problem with this because I'm more of a natural person. And when a natural person wears wigs, it's uncomfortable to us. Like we like the nappy and the braids and this is out of character. That's why I'm having such a hard way to go. Bye everyone. Have a good day. You too, Lady Babe. I'm about to leave too. What's the floor looking like? You know what song? I'm leaving you. About to go lay down. Okay, Lady Babe. I'm about to leave too. Good morning, Lady Babe. I'm about to leave y'all too. I'm about to put on some. I'm gonna put on my morning prayer and have it pray over me as I sleep. Let them pray over my body as I sleep. Ask the Lord to help me. Send me a miracle. Like send Raven a miracle. Raven needs money. Put money in Raven's box so she can stop singing Mary J. Blige. I'm not gonna cry. Anyway, okay, y'all. It's 6:50. I've been on for an hour and 43 minutes. I think this is the shortest time I've been on here in a minute. Y'all have a blessed morning. I play too. I play too much. I guess your girlfriend left. Watch you answer. Then again, he probably went to sleep. Now he gonna call me back. Don't be calling my phone this early. I got this one guy who's a stalker. Now he got my number. Why you always look like that? Why you always look like that when you answer the phone? So funny. Why you always look like that when you answer the phone? Why you always look like that when you answer the phone? A mess. You look like you tired. I just woke up. Oh, where you at the home? You home?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I don't want to keep you up because you look like you're still tired.
What time is it?
It's almost 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. All right.
Anyway,